Okay,
Okay,
sir.
fine. Yeah, and these are the various options, various sources which to which we can connect to using Tableau. Okay,
Mm.
so let's say
Okay.
Google Analytics, SQL Server, or Spark. Okay, like this.
Mm.
So we can connect to many kinds of data sources.
Mm.
Okay, and what
Yes.
are these? These are all the saved data sources.
Mm.
Okay, means saved
Yes.
data sources means we'll save the path of the Excel, or we will save the credentials, and we will save all the derived metrics. I means calculation fields, and some dimensions which we are created will be saved using a data source
Mm.
object,
Mm. Yes,
right?
sir.
So these are the options available in start page.
Mm.
Okay, let us start connecting to a Excel file based data source. We have by
Mm.
default Superstore data
Mm.
source, right? So
Mm.
what I will do
Mm.
is, by the way, I choose to uh, take the class using 9.3 version.
Okay, sir.
I think you are familiar with version 10, right?
Yeah, I'm little bit familiar 9.3 also, sir.
Okay, so I mean the advantage of working with 9.3 is many of the companies did not switch to 10 yet.
Okay, sir.
Okay, there are
Mm.
companies which are still working in version 8 itself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and most of the
Okay.
companies, 70 to 80% of the companies who has their currently running projects are
Mm.
working in 9.3 only.
Mm.
Okay,
Okay, sir.
so
Mm.
if you get familiar with version 10 and doesn't know, I mean, you're not comfortable with version 9.3 or earlier versions, what happens is
Mm.
in interview they will ask most of the questions on 9.3 only, and they will ask, I mean, some companies are even asking hands-on experience on version 8 and 8.3 like that.
Okay, sir.
So what happens if you are comfortable with 10 and doesn't know what are the features in 9.3 or what is the navigation and all, obviously it will
Mm.
be trouble for you. Okay, so what
Mm.
we'll do is we'll cover all our features which are available in 9.3, and at the end I will cover our features available in version 10.
Mm.
Is that okay
Yes,
for
sir.
you?
Okay, sir.
Okay, so that is for interview purpose, that is good. Okay, and
Mm.
to adopt 10.1 or 10, it will take even more time, and probably you will be saying like have been working on Tableau for last 2 3 years, right? So
Mm.
obviously 10 is available only from last 6 months, even less than.
Mm.
So you
Mm.
cannot defend that in the interview. You should get
Mm.
you should have a hands-on in version 9 for sure.
Yes,
Okay,
sir. Mm.
fine. So I have connected to a file-based data source using that is an Excel, and this is the page I got after connecting to an Excel.
Mm.
What is this page?
Data source page.
Exactly, good. So this is data source page. We have options here to connect to various tables and apply various relations on the
Mm.
data source page. Okay, so these are the various sheets available in Excel. These sheets are treated as simple as tables in RDBMS.
Mm.
Okay, so
Yes.
let us drag a couple of sheets.
Mm.
Okay, now I have pulled orders and let us pull people.
Mm.
Okay, so
Okay.
once I pull orders and peoples and see, there is a join applied between these two tables.
Mm.
Okay, so
So
you are aware of joins or not?
I'm aware of joints, sir.
Okay, cool, that's great. So see, what kind of join is applied here between orders and people?
Inner joint.
Inner join.
By default,
By default,
by default, it's inner
inner join. Cool. So then let us take some other table, returns table. Okay.
joint.
See,
Yes, sir.
it got 800 rows. When it has orders and people, it has more than 1000 rows.
Mm.
See, it is minimum 1000, and if you want to pull even more, you can pull.
Mm.
As soon as you join returns table, it got down to 800 records. What is the
Mm.
reason?
Because there are duplicates and we have joined the three tables.
Okay, so what if we join three tables? Why does row count will reduce?
Because it takes out the duplicate values.
No, there are no duplicates.
Okay, sir.
That's for sure.
Mm.
But I joined with a returns table.
Mm.
So what is the problem with returns table? Let us take, what I will do is I will remove people's table also and just join with returns table.
Mm.
Still there are only 800 records. So now there are only two
Mm.
tables, and when I join with returns table, it is the row count is getting reduced.
Reduced.
What is the reason?
Uh, no, sir, I'm not getting it.
Okay, see, there are some 10,000 orders, let us assume. Okay,
Mm.
and out
Mm.
of those 10,000 orders, what is, I mean, there are some returned orders.
Mm.
Okay, so only those orders which are returned in 10,000 orders, maybe let's say 800, are
Mm.
available in returns table,
Mm.
isn't it? Returns
Mm.
table doesn't have all the records. There is no each row for each order ID available in the orders table,
Mm.
isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So what happens? I have applied inner join on order ID and order ID from orders table and returns table,
Mm.
right?
Yes, sir.
So now it has only 800 common order IDs in both the tables, so that is the reason it
Yes,
got
sir.
only 800 records,
800. Mm.
right?
Yes, sir.
So what I need to do if I need to get all the records available in orders table?
Mm. We have to uh, change it from the data source. I mean,
What do you want to change?
in returns we have already returns now, right, sir?
Mm-hmm.
In inner join,
Mm-hmm.
there we need to change, or we can go with the left outer join.
Okay, that's good. So if I make left join, what happens? It will get all the records available in orders table
Orders
and those records available in returns table.
returns.
Okay, if I apply inner join, it will get common records,
Mm. Yes, sir.
right?
Mm.
Now see, there are more than 1000 records. Okay,
Mm.
if I want to get
Mm.
1200 also, there are 1200 records.
Mm.
Okay, see,
Yes, sir.
see there are 1200 records. Even
Mm.
more than there are even more records. So that
Mm.
is the difference between left inner join and left join.
Left.
You know, right?
Yes, sir. I
Inner
know, sir.
join and left join, and the joining fields, on which field we need
Mm.
to apply joins, right?
Mm.
So you
Yes, sir.
can choose from various columns here.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Mm.
so that is about uh, joins we can apply on this data source page.
Mm.
Okay, and once we apply some join between data source page, I mean, in between tables in data source page, it will preview some data on the data source page itself. This is called data grid.
Data grid. Yes,
Okay,
sir. Mm.
so here it is preview, and we have various options available in preview to, and we can also update various fields here, and we have multiple options here. Okay,
Yes, sir.
we
Mm.
will discuss all these things in a separate session. Okay,
Yes, sir.
now we'll
Mm.
quickly walk through all the other terminology.
Mm.
And there is an option here, live and extract. What is the difference between live and extract?
Live is we can perform lively,
Hmm.
and we can uh, when we make changes, it gets changes in the database also.
Okay.
Extract is like we can save the copy.
Mm-hmm.
We can save the copy
Mm-hmm.
so that whenever we change, it doesn't get in the doesn't change in the database.
I mean, if we change something, it is not going to reflect in the database. If I mean,
Mm.
it is on the other side. If there is some change in database, it is not going to
Mm.
reflect in the extract.
Extract.
Okay, extract is something like a file which is extracted from a database.
Mm. Mm.
Okay, so I mean, if I connect to extract, a Tableau load that data into in memory.
In memory.
Okay, in our demo we discussed, right, online and offline features.
Yes, sir.
So live means online feature and extract means offline features.
Offline feature.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
we'll discuss in detail what are the various advantages of online and offline later
Mm.
sessions. And
Yes,
then
sir.
there is another option here, filters.
Filters.
Okay, this is
If
called,
you want to filter,
yeah, if you want to filter data at a data source level, you can filter it here.
mm,
We'll discuss various kinds of filters in our later sessions also. Let us move
okay.
on to
Yes, sir.
next features. And then we discussed
Mm.
about start page, we discussed about data source page, and then it is Tableau workspace.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so in on this Tableau workspace we have various options.
Mm.
Okay, so
Yes,
this
sir.
is called left pane.
Mm.
On the left pane, we have two options. One is data pane and another one is analytics pane.
Mm. Yes, sir.
I guess you are aware of these things, isn't it?
Yes, sir. I'm aware of it.
Okay,
Mm.
we'll go through in detail in later sessions about each of the things. And then we
Yes.
have, this is menu bar. It is quite common. Uh,
Mm.
in many of the tools, there will be a menu.
Menu bar.
Okay, and on menu there are
Mm.
various options. Okay, we'll discuss in detail in later sessions.
Yes,
And then
sir.
it
Mm.
is it is called toolbar.
Toolbar.
Okay, so there will be some most commonly used features available in the toolbar.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then
Mm.
there are shelves. What are the various shelves available? Can you list?
Yes, sir. Columns and rows shelf,
Yeah.
marks shelf,
Mm-hmm.
and filter shelf,
Yeah.
pages shelf,
Yeah.
and the drop field shelf.
Yeah. So, shelf is essentially used to hold some fields.
Fields.
Okay.
Mm.
So you can place some columns or metrics from the tables to shelves.
Mm.
Okay. And we
Yes, sir.
call this as pill.
Mm.
This one.
Fill.
Okay. This is shelf
Yes,
and this is,
yes, sir.
what is this
Fill.
called? Pill.
Fill.
And on pills also we have various features, various options available.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and
Mm.
these are shelves, and on mocks also we can apply. I mean, we can place some uh, pills, sorry,
Mm.
dimensions or measures, and it is
Mm.
for different purpose. It is just to
Yes, sir.
consume as is, but whereas it will impact various properties of the
Mm.
grid or
Grid.
these values.
Change the
See,
color of the grids.
yeah, you can apply colors, different sizes. You can apply labels, tool tapes, many things.
Mm.
Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
these are all marks,
Marks.
and you can apply various, choose various charts.
Mm.
Okay,
Okay, sir.
it is clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can
Yes, sir.
choose anything.
Mm.
So that is about various options and terminology on the workspace.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Okay,
so
sir.
we have discussed what is start page, data source page, Tableau workspace. We have discussed what is
View.
view and sidebar, data pane, analytics pane, menu bar, toolbar, and we have discussed about shelves, marks, and cards.
And card.
Okay, and
Mm.
we'll discuss dimension and measures.
Yes, sir.
What is a dimension and what is a measure? See, here it is already segregated. It is a dimension and it is a measure.
Mm.
Okay, what is the difference? What is
Okay,
your
sir.
understanding?
Dimensions are which are alphabets,
Mm-hmm.
and measures are which are analytics, like we can calculate them.
Can you come again?
Matrix type.
Dimensions are
Like dimensions are alphabetical type,
alphabetical.
which has, yes, sir, which has information about each of the uh, like each of the names of the customer names, like that.
Mm-hmm.
And measures which has the metric types.
Yeah, okay. So when you attend an interview, you should be more professional. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Mm.
you are correct. Whatever you mentioned is correct, but you should be more professional as
Mm.
you deal with some business people or in an interview. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
measures are something which can be aggregatable.
Yes,
What does
sir.
it mean?
Measures are which can be aggregatable.
Yeah.
We
What does it
can
mean?
add or subtract.
Exactly.
We can
So
add or
see,
subtract.
here you have applied an aggregation sum,
Mm.
right?
Yes, sir.
So it is aggregatable. isn't it?
Aggregator.
See,
Mm.
what is the original data? So, if you look at
Yes.
it, this is sales. There are these many sales records.
Mm.
But
Sales
here
reports.
we have added many records based on its category.
Mm.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so basically, dimensions are which are not aggregatable and which can be used to aggregate measures and slice and dice the data.
Okay, sir.
Okay, and
Mm.
dimensions are not just alphabets.
Mm.
See, there is a order date. It is also a dimension and it has dates.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and
Mm.
see, uh, row ID, it is a numeric column.
Correct.
Okay, it
Mm.
is not a alphabet. And
Alpha.
let us
Okay, sir.
take something else. Postal code. Postal code is,
Mm.
see, it is represented by globe symbol. What does it mean?
Mm. It's the postal code.
Hmm?
No, sir, I forgot about the global, sir.
Okay, so this globe symbol is representing that it is a geographical dimension. Means it
Okay.
can be shown on a map.
Map.
Okay, so dimensions
Okay.
are not alphabets, not only alphabets, dimensions include alphabets and as well as other data types also.
Aggregate. Yes, sir.
Okay, what is this
Mm.
used for? It is used to slice and dice the data and to
Yeah.
aggregate measures.
Yes, sir.
Okay, by default, Tableau will put all the numerics into numbers into
Measures.
measures and all the
Measures.
alphabets and other rest of the things in the
Dimensions.
dimensions. But see, it is row ID, it is a numeric,
Mm.
still it is in dimensions.
Dimension.
Why?
Mm.
The reason is if there is a ID in the name of the column, it understands
Mm.
that it is a dimension, not a
Dimension.
measure.
Measure.
Okay, if there is a ID in the column
Mm.
name.
Column. Yes, sir.
That makes sense, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that is about dimensions and measures and how does Tableau differentiate them? And if you want to change something, let's say I want discount to be a dimension, not a measure.
Mm.
What you can do, you can right click on discount and convert to dimension.
Dimension.
Now discount is, even though it is numeric, even though it doesn't have ID name in the column, still
Mm.
it can be
Yes.
a dimension.
Dimension.
If you want to revert it back, what you can do, right click and convert to measure.
Measure.
Discount is into measures now.
Dimensions.
Okay,
Okay, sir.
is it clear?
Yes, sir. It's clear, sir.
Okay, so that is about dimensions and measures.
Yes.
And then there are worksheets, dashboards, and story. You know a worksheet, right? This is worksheet.
Worksheet.
Okay.
Mm.
So how do you create a new worksheet? You can create a new worksheet using option available here.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Mm.
If you want to create a new worksheet, you can create a new worksheet from. menu also. Okay,
Yes, sir.
and if you want to create a other way, this is the other way, new worksheet.
Okay, sir.
And what is the dashboard?
Dashboard which we can keep all created datas
Mm-hmm.
into one place.
Sorry.
The created datas we
Okay.
can keep into one place to create a storyboard.
Yeah. So dashboard is a collection of worksheets.
Hmm.
Okay. So try to use good terminology. Okay, so
Yes,
that
sir.
you look professional.
Yes, sir.
So let us take. I have taken sales category and profit into this.
Perfect.
Now what I will do is I will create a dashboard. I can
Yes, sir.
use these sheets, multiple sheets in a dashboard.
Dashboard. Hmm.
Okay, so
Hmm.
what is the advantage? I can go through multiple sheets using a single dashboard. While giving presentations, it will have a lot of advantage so that you need not to move across the sheets.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and what is a
Hmm.
story? A story is a sequence of dashboards or worksheets.
Dashboard.
Okay, you can add worksheets also directly into a story.
Okay, sir.
See, this is a worksheet, not a dashboard.
Yes. Okay, sir.
Sorry, this one here. I created another dashboard here.
Okay. Okay.
See,
Hmm.
here it is a worksheet and it is a dashboard, and I can use
Dashboard.
any of them onto the story. I don't need to create a dashboard to pull it onto the story.
Hmm.
Does that make
Yes, sir.
sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Any questions so far?
No, sir.
Okay, so because you are already familiar with it, it was easy for me too. So I have quickly covered all those
Okay.
things. Okay,
Yes, sir.
fine.
Hmm.
So shall we continue with the next class or shall we continue tomorrow?
It's up to you, sir. Anything is fine for me.
Yeah, I think what I will think is it is good for today because even if it is overloaded, also it will be tough for you. Try to understand the to revise the terminology once again.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
I'll do that.
so it will be comfortable for you, and we can really do it much faster because you are already familiar with it, and we can discuss more in detail also. Okay, more depth
Yes, sir.
in more depth. Okay, we'll continue
Okay, sir.
tomorrow then.
Okay, sir. We'll
For
continue
today, it is
tomorrow.
fine. Maybe for a couple of sessions, maybe they will be short because already you are already familiar with it, and we don't need to uh, stress each and every point. Okay,
Okay, sir.
for a
Mm.
couple of days only, I will give you because you need to revise everything. Okay, later on,
Yes, sir.
we will go a little faster.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
The problem is like when the calculations would be.
mm-hmm. What is the problem?
Mm. I didn't the parameters and all. I didn't understand, sir.